Da 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 da, making our Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new. 'Cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you.
Hey guys, happy Christmas Eve. So I'm sitting in line at Whataburger. Like, they've got like 20 cars, and I was praying. I got here at like 11:55. Yes. Uh-oh. Sorry.
I did throw one of each ketchups in
Oh,
there.
awesome. Thank you.
And I will be right back with your change.
Thank you. And I was praying that I could still order hash browns because they stopped serving breakfast at 11. So praise Jesus. And then I'm glad my husband called, like, because I'm going to deliver tea cakes. And I completely forgot my niece and nephew's gift because I was too busy making sure I had the tea cakes inside of, you know, a bag or whatever. And he was like, you got to turn around to get the kids' gift. He's not going because he doesn't want to catch what my niece has. I have a mask, but I'm going on over, trying to get there. I thought I would be on the road by now, but that's not the case. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome, honey. 1823.
Thanks. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. All right. I don't know if I can make it. Can you scoot up a little guy? You know, some people just rude. They don't even want to move up, nothing. But anyway, so, y'all, it's hot. It's 62 degrees, but it's like super humid. So yeah, now I'm going to go. I gotta get gas anyway, and my brother wants lottery tickets. This is too much. So now I'm gonna go grab lottery tickets and get gas and go back by the house. Thank God Whataburger is 3 minutes from the house, so I don't have to go too far. And I wasn't too far away. So yeah, so let me focus on the road, and I'll come back after I've done all that and you know, have eaten, Lord Jesus, my hash browns. Hey guys, I'm leaving my brothers. My niece and nephew got to open their gifts. I did a video screen because I had to call Michael on, it's called Duo or whatever. It's like FaceTime for Androids or whatever. So they could, so he could see him open the present. I had my mask on the whole time because my niece is still running a fever and nobody else is in the house is concerned. They were like, she's not contagious. I was like, what do you think of fever? It's like, she's contagious. Just because the doctor says it's just bronchitis doesn't mean that that's what it is. So my brother's friend from work is over, and he's a young guy. He gave me a CD that he made. He does gospel rap. So I'm about to listen to that while I make this 45-minute to an hour drive back home. Because of where he lives and the traffic, it takes a whole lot longer to get home. I'm tired. It's like 4 o'clock. Church is at 6. I'm praying that we make it, because I'm literally I'm not gonna get home until 5. I'm tired, y'all. So Michael's washed the collars. He's injecting the turkey. expressed. And when I get home, I'm gonna put the collars on in the crock pot. And he said it made a lot of green. There's a lot of greens. So he's like, do we really need this many greens? And I just hate like when you wash greens and then put them in the freezer, like they just taste mushy to me. So I told him what we probably would do is just, what is he doing? Oh, the road closed. My brother didn't tell me that. That the whole road is closed. Don't go that way. Lord have mercy. But yeah. So that's what your girl got to do. And I'll bring you guys along. But let me get off of here, listen to the music, and find a different route to get back out of here. So I'll be back. Merry Christmas, guys.
We finna start.
It's midnight, and I don't know what we're doing because we don't even do gifts. Like,
So
and
that's what we doing.
now he didn't put stuff under the tree. So we're about to record Easter opening her gift.
Easter not open.
I know she know how to open it. Put it on that. Y'all
Let me
do.
record while you doing. You open yours. I will.
Well, I thought we opening Easter's first. I don't even know why you got me a gift, cause like we don't do gifts.
Yeah, right. You
We
understand that?
don't.
You
Hey,
don't
when
say
the
that
last
about
time we
your birthday.
did birthdays are different.
No, birthdays are
Christmas.
No.
Did Lil Mike send her
Unless it's out there now. You saw where you put up?
No.
You got it?
What you think it is, Easter? What is it?
Want me to help you open it?
Yeah,
Sit it down.
What is it? What you think it is?
I know.
I don't even know what it is, Easter, because he didn't got both of us.
It's that good packing job right here.
Yes.
All right, open it up, Mimo. You got to use two hands for it.
Use both hands.
Open
What
it
is
up.
that?
Open it up.
How you need that?
What is it? What is it?
Open the whole
You
box.
gotta open the whole. You gotta work both hands. Oh, what you got?
You bought, Joe.
I didn't know. No, your dad brought it. I don't even know. Woo!
That you much.
What
What is? What else is that? What is that? What are those?
Jing.
Jeans, your favorite?
Yeah.
Dad didn't brought. What else in the
Put
box?
them up there. You might be thinking, I want to put. Open all the flaps. You got to use both hands, sweetie.
Use this hand. Girl, you got you some new jeans.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah,
No,
Joe.
there's something still in there. Open it. Quit looking at me and look at the box. What is that?
The watch.
Girl, you got you another watch. You got like 4 watches now, right?
All right, now you open yours.
Yours.
Y'all notice that homemade on that top there?
There you go.
Is it real?
Yeah. You're going to need the scissors, aren't you? 250 yards of tape.
Yeah.
Y'all see that job? That's personalized, put together right there. I ain't got my mama's touch on it. Oh, I thought I put them off.
Y'all, I'm like really don't even know this man.
She don't know this man.
No, we don't do Christmas.
See, she keep hollering that,
We don't.
but I don't do birthdays like that. So hope she ain't thinking about getting no gift. Just rather wrap it up. and have it
Do
all
I need to
him.
wait and just open this on my birthday?
That's on up to you. You can rewrap it and open it then with birthday present stuff. Is it birthday paper? People got birthday paper?
What does it say on the thing? Next level.
That's what I'm trying to get you to.
Next level.
To the next level.
It's all bunch of stuff. Hey. Oh, you got me shoes. I needed tennis shoes. I love them. Y'all, my shoes are like, how old? 6 years old? Hey, oh. I'm trying to figure out where he got time to do this, because I guess I ain't got good enough tabs on him or something, y'all. Oh, I really like these.
Boy, Dad.
Oh, and ooh, Lord Jesus, it got cushion. Thank you,
That's
babe.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Now you can edit my video because I made the video.
So I'm like totally shocked that he did this because we don't. The last time we got each other gifts was what? When we moved?
I'll always get you.
No. Christmas was I brought him a telescope that's sitting in the office that he has never looked through. Not one time. But we always have to watch NASA. But I'm like so thankful, like I got some shoes. Can't see them, they're on the floor. But yeah, I'm so excited because I've been wanting shoes, and I told him, I was like, I really gotta get me some shoes, and I've been cheap and not wanting to spend the money on it. Now I feel very bad because that stuff was not under the tree the other day. I don't even remember it being under the tree when I came back and got my niece and nephew stuff. Like, now I gotta go buy something. Like, I just feel guilty now. Okay. We'll come back in the morning. I have to finish cooking the ham. He put in the oven. It just turned it off. And the collards are like 95% done. It's 4 o'clock. Okay. She's looking at her watch. Yeah, so I'm trying to get motivation. Like when I got home, I just didn't feel good. I was tired. So yeah. Oh, I hope I can fit these. They may be, they're wide. Trying my shoes on. Good morning. Like officially morning. Merry Christmas. It's about 10 o'clock. I'm gonna show you how I do my dressing. I'm just gonna have to like show certain shots after I put stuff in because I don't have a tripod. And Michael is still asleep. So let's get started. Yeah. So here is the cornbread that I made on Monday night. And if you follow, well, I think it's in one of the videos. So I automatically put the bell pepper, celery, and onion inside of the mix and bake it. So you can still have the flavor of the vegetables that you're putting in there. Because sometimes when you boil it with your chicken, you know, you lose those flavors. So I'm going to break this up. I'm just mixing it in this to see how much I get. I may bake it in a smaller pan, but I just can't remember like how much, if I used the big pan last time or the smaller pan. So that's why I'm doing that. So I'm just gonna crumble it with my hands. It's all crumbled. It smells so good and it's not even cooked. So let me get the next step which is adding the chicken. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is take the chicken that I cooked and I'm gonna dice half of it so it won't be as you know, and then some of it I guess so it won't be as big, but some of it I'm gonna leave and just shred with my hands, which I shredded it the night I cooked it, but I just want some of it not to be as big. But the blade is gonna fall in anyway. So that's the consistency that I'm doing some of the chicken, and some of like these big pieces that didn't, I'll just break it up with my hand. Alright, so let me finish this and then I'll come back to show you the next step. Okay, so this is the chicken inside. This is the first year, to be honest, that I've shredded it, but I'm weird when I eat, and sometimes like I just don't, like I'm not a big chicken person, even though it goes well with the dressing, but like sometimes like I don't want a big chunk of chicken. So you can see that there's pieces that are shredded and then by hand, and then some that are like a little bit finer from the, let's see that, food processor. So I'm about to add my next step and I'll come right back. Okay, so now we've added cream of mushroom and cream of chicken. I did a whole can of 26 ounces of the cream of chicken and half of the can of the cream of mushroom till I can see the consistency, and I may add the other mushroom. I do have a little chicken left. If I don't use it, I'll make like chicken salad or something, I don't know. But the next step after this is I'm about to put some pepper and a little salt, and then I'll add the broth. So I'll come back once I've added the broth. Alright guys, so I've added some of the chicken broth, not all of it, because I try to mix it first. We don't like dry dressing in our household. This is my mom's recipe, and it's not stiff and dry after you make it, but it's firm, but it's like moist, if that makes sense. So I'm just mixing it. I did the salt and pepper. I'm trying to do this with one hand to make sure I get it mixed well, and you can kind of see the creaminess. You can hear it actually. So like once I look at it and I'll be like, okay, it needs a little bit more, maybe like the rest of the cream of mushroom. I'm gonna add that, and I'm gonna add a little bit more of the liquids, and I'll come back. Alright, so I've added some more broth and some more cream of that rest of the cream of mushroom in here. You can see the broth kind of down there, right here. And I'm just mixing this well to get all in the corners. For the sake of the refrigerator, I'm more than likely going to separate this between two containers. I mean, like two of these aluminum containers to cook in, so it's not so low and burns easily on the sides. So that's kind of the consistency. It's not pretty, but it's gonna taste good. Put a little bit more pepper. I don't put a whole bunch of salt when I do, because of the chicken broth and everything that I cooked was seasoned. So I try not, I don't want to overdo it with salt. And I just use regular table salt. Because you know, if you put kosher salt, ooh, it'll overpower everything. Alright. So this is a good consistency. Next and the last thing is you add 1 egg. I just went ahead and whisk that together. and that just helps it bake better. So you just make sure that is well mixed in. I don't know, I might keep it in this pan. There you have homemade cornbread dressing. And for those, I did use, when I made the cornbread, I used 3 boxes of the Jiffy, and then I added the 3 tablespoons of flour and 3 tablespoons of meal, and I mixed it with buttermilk and a little bit of cold water. Alright, so I'm gonna just leave it in this container because it's working, like it evened out. And I'm gonna cover it with aluminum foil. The oven's on 380. This is gonna take a little bit to cook, so it's gonna take about an hour and a half to cook. You could of course increase the temperature, but I kind of wanted to cook a little slow so it doesn't like dry out super quick because we have gas, so it's just easier that way. So let me cover this and pop it in the oven, and I'll show you the collards. So the collards, I just turned them back on. They were cooking last night for maybe like 3.5 hours. So I'm gonna put them, they're gonna be on high for the next couple hours to completely finish cooking. Alright guys, so I want to show you something that my sister-in-law made for me and Michael, or me with some memories. She made me a calendar. So this is us on our wedding date. We had our reception separate, like on a few months after. This is me with my oldest sister. She is in North Carolina. This is pictures. My dad, my cousin, my mom, my brother. That's me. That's my aunt Minnie. She's the only one left alive out of my dad's siblings, and that's for March. This is me and my brother at the reception. He never smiles. So this is my mom, my dad, my dad's sister. Both of these, my dad's sisters. Same picture, but just in a different color. This is my dad on the motorcycle. My dad, my mom, my Aunt Mary. This is my dad's brother, and I don't remember that lady's name. I think it's my dad's nephew's ex somebody. This is me and Jericho, like literally like one of my favorite pictures. This is my dad in his like the preacher's robe. This is me and my son. He went through a mohawk phase. And this is me and my brother, yet not smiling. Oh, it's not morning, but so he's doing the oil for, we're gonna do a fried turkey breast. Got some sweet peas in there. I've always had sweet peas for Christmas, and it just goes well with the dressing, so I always do it. So we're gonna let this get to 350 degrees. The turkey breast, he injected it yesterday with the Cajun seasoning, and we had some liquid. You use the liquid, right? And some liquid Tony Sasherins. Was it Tony Sasherins, the liquid? I don't know. It's the one. I'm pretty sure it's Tony Sasherins, the liquid injectable that comes with the the syringe and everything, so he did that. And before he fries it, he's gonna put some more of the Tony Saccharin on there to make sure. It seems like the one on Pinterest was like completely whole. It seemed like it was whole and it didn't have like the cavity. So you think it's gonna work?
If it's gonna work,
Yeah.
it'll work. That way you slice and get the pieces like that, right?
Alright, here is the dressing, and Michael has the ham finishing to warm up, and the ham has like 10 more minutes, so you can see the moistness of the dressing. So good. Look at this ham, y'all.
20 pounds.
For 3 people.
And I just want to say, I know Miss Alicia, you might be saying, Michelle, why you need all that food?
The dressing is still in side. We're gonna let it cook a little bit more. Oh my god, it looks so good. I can't wait. Look at the juices. Yes. So we got about 15 more minutes. It really cooks for over 2 hours, the dressing, because like I said, you put it on low, so it's not gonna go so fast. But it tastes good, but we want it to be a little bit more firm. What is my thing turned off, the timer. Sorry guys. So we're still waiting for the thermometer to come up to 350. It's at 196 right now. Got 2 thermometers, old school and electric. So he put more seasoning on the turkey breast. This is some leftover broth that I'm gonna just save that we may need later, like when you're reheating things. The greens are pretty much done. Sorry. I'm just letting them cook some more. Ham hocks is a must. We have to, I used to do ham hocks and turkey breast, but we just did ham hocks. So, oh my god, that ham looks so good. It look cold? How?
It ain't going up all the way up.
It's a big old freaking ham. You gotta put the ham back in. It's not all the way warm. Only 380 because I didn't want this to dry out too quick. So ham's going back in. I think it's a massive. So yeah, we'll be eating probably right at like 2 something. Okay, so he just almost burned the house down, Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Are we safe? Hey. Oh my God. This is why I guess people do this outside. But I knew that was gonna be too much. It said slowly put it in there. Did you drop it?
No.
What happened?
It just had heat.
So what is it on right now? 300.
Ain't bad. It's still fine.
So what we gotta do?
Clean these off.
God, it's grease everywhere, y'all.
Sweetie.
I guess take number 2. So we just got all that grease cleaned, trying to let the oil come back to 350. I had to dump the sweet peas because the oil splattered over into sweet peas. I was able to move the dressing just in time before it spilled over into that. So we'll see when it comes to this turkey breast. Did you reset the timer?
That went out the window.
Merry Christmas.
Well, you can do the measuring right now while I'm holding it. It's out the sweetie can.
Yeah, we had our food and it was still got food on my mouth. Really good. Talk to the people.
Did we do roll call today?
No, here. Well, you did it. Well, at midnight, I think.
Oh, that's the other day.
I'm full.
She looked for it too, don't she? Philip, show me what you got for Christmas. I know your mama hooked you up. And I know you had that hookup on the meal, Mama Margaret. Mama Margaret. So to everyone, I know y'all got the 2 days to get together, cleaning up and putting stuff up, and you know, some of us ain't got that because y'all got to go to work. The next tomorrow, whew, be praying for y'all if you got to go to work. Be praying for y'all.
All right, guys. So I'm about to edit this content, so it'll be out in a couple hours.